shopping area. They'll be taking out a lot of money, not theirs but someone else's. To do this, they'll be using a card catcher. Alex sets his trap while Jess occupies the other machine. This will prevent Alex from being caught tampering. Now they wait for a victim. In a shopping area, it's only a short time before someone wants to use a cash machine. This is the Mark. He doesn't know it, but in a few moments his account will be raided by Alex and Jess. The Mark's attempts at a transaction all fail, and what's worse is that the machine won't return his card.
Oh, is it not? Oh, thanks.
The Mark leaves, phoning his bank for help. Now Alex will retrieve the trapped card, and the Mark becomes a statistic. 15% of all card fraud takes place at cash points, and last year that percentage cost over £65 million. Alex has cashed up so he and Jess can move on to their next victim. Let's go back to see how it was done. Alex needs to get hold of a customer's bank card, so he uses a card trapping device. Normally when you use a cash machine, your card is sucked inside the mechanism, so it can read the details on the magnetic strip. What Alex does is insert a card catching device that sits inside the ATM's card slot. When a card is inserted in the slot, it gets caught inside the card catcher and stays there until Alex comes along and removes the device and your trapped card. It only takes a few seconds for Alex to insert the card catcher into the slot. To the casual eye it looks the same. Only in a side-by-side comparison is the difference apparent. Jess stays at the other cash machine so that the Mark is forced to use the tampered one. Alex needs to know the Mark's PIN, so he shoulder surfs the Mark and uses his mobile phone to record the PIN as it's entered. With his card trapped in the machine, the Mark gives up and leaves. He unwittingly plays straight into Alex's hands, as there is now nothing to stop him from retrieving the loop containing the card. With the Mark's card and his PIN number, Alex has an open door to the victim's account.
When you're going to use a cash machine, before you put your card in, have a good look at the machine itself. Are there any devices that have been stuck on, especially around the card area? If you see anything suspicious, don't use the machine, alert the authorities. If you're going to use a cash machine that's attached to a bank, try and use the one that's located inside the bank. And when you're using a cash machine, always cover your PIN.
Once you suspect you've been caught out by a card catcher, you should report it to your bank and the police. Don't try and get it back out, because often there's several of these criminals waiting just around the corner, and that card's worth money to them. They want to get it.
Coming up later in the show.
Hi.
Hi there.
From the water board, we're just doing a check down here. Do you mind if we run your water for a few minutes?
Alex and Paul dress up as two bogus workmen to pull off a distraction robbery.
This is a popular scam that